What's up, YouTube? Dazu here, bringing you another profile on Gladiator Beasts. Um, so what I did was, like yesterday, I just played like a lot because I haven't played like in the last like 2 weeks with this deck because I've been too busy with work and stuff. Um, but I was playing a lot yesterday, and I found a lot of like weaknesses that it had that were pretty easy to exploit. And I pretty much, I think I figured out how to, stop all that crap from happening. So for the monsters, there's really only just like one difference. I threw the Veilers back in. They've been pretty useful, just negating shit and whatever. And it allows me to go into synchros and stuff, which is pretty fun. The spells and trap lineup is a little different. I changed out a lot of stuff actually, but so let's get to the deck. So one bestie still. He's crucial, for the plays and whatever. Two Liquori, beaters and stuff. It's very good. Sam Knight, still gonna play him because he's really good. Searching Chariots is very good. T Darius, Mermillo. All the secrets of these fuckers. Two Ready Ari still. It's very good control engine. I really like it. To a quest. And then I took out Gores and Hoplomys for two Veilers. Because Hoplomys, I never, ever go into. There's like no fucking time where I ever will go into Hoplomys. There's only been one scenario where I ever wanted to, and it was just to stall out a Fusion Gate hero deck that just couldn't get over the monster with like Alias and stuff. That was the only situation. That's like 1 in a million chances, so there's no point in having that card in the deck. I never set monsters. I always have like some support card to keep shit alive on the field. Something chainable, like Wabakus and stuff. So the Veilers are a lot more beneficial because it's easier to side. Plus it's easier for me to side into removal now, because I can just take these out, throw in the Cyber Dragons, and then throw in the D-Fissures as well. So it just becomes like a beatdown removal, so which is really cool. Then I'm still playing the Mole because he's really good, and I like him a lot more than Thunder King because it complements a lot of stuff. Spells, I took out one Mystical Space. I'm playing 2 MST, so it's been okay. I mean, it's still very effective, and I have Bestiary and Gazeris to destroy a lot of shit. I just side the third one because there's only like certain decks where I really have to have the 3 MSTs, and there's some that I just don't need them at all because some people just don't set backfield. But I took one of these out for a Torrential Tribute because I gotta get monsters off the field as fast as possible in this format. So Torrential Tribute helps me to get rid of my opponent's crap like ASAP. So got 2 MSTs. Still one Baraka Negro. I took out the Lances because they weren't doing shit, I mean, they're good. The spell and trap protection is fine. 800 is decent, but it's not enough, man. Shrink is way more effective because pretty much at all times your monsters can get over everything. Unless there's a Gotchi on the field or a Shiny that got an attack increase. Liquori, tagged in or tagged tagged in, or if he's just summoned out of the hand, with a Shrink can beat everything you come across in the game right now. So pretty much having a tagged in Liquori with 21 and a Shrink, you have control. They cannot attack over that. So that was really good to just come across yesterday. I just was playing a bunch of games, and I just was like, okay, what if in this scenario I had Shrink instead of Forbidden Lance? And then 9 times out of 10, the Shrink was way more effective. People are gonna call me stupid for not playing Lance, but this card it's very beneficial, man. It's just you can get over like everything at all times, man. It's just too good. Like, I don't know why you would not want to run this shit. It makes Sam Knight super good because he can search like all the time. He beats everything, man, with 16. So he beats all the boss monsters like straight out of the fucking box. So it's good. I really, really like the Shrinks a lot. So I'm gonna play him. Heavy Storm, obviously. It's like this fucking stupidest card ever. 3 Proving Grounds. With a rares. She should have been like a super or something. I don't know why they made it a rare. It's kind of dumb, but yeah, gotta thin the deck because you know when you're tagging shit. I got a phone call. Going to the store. Hello? No, I don't care about that. Anyways, Proving Ground. It's a guy you gotta play 3 because you know you gotta thin that deck. You gotta search, and it's good to sit on cards like this for a while so you can set up plays. Because the deck usually just sits around like 32 cards the entire game because you're always just throwing shit back in. Some people are telling me to play Respite as well, but I don't like that shit at all. Like, honestly, when I draw into my cards, my monsters and stuff, it's pretty much what I need to use for that game right now. That's what I like about Gladiator Beast. You don't need to throw your crap back in the deck like that. You just play support cards to get around stuff. It makes things more effective for you. So, whatever. Smashing Ground. It's a good card. Has a lot of decent targets. Reborn, obviously. And then I'm still gonna play the Mind Control because it's very good. Like, stupid good. Traps. I'm playing 3 Wabaku still because this is like my fucking favorite card right now. Man, it just it does its job all the time. So I really like playing it. So yeah, I took out that 3rd MST, put it in the side, and I put in the Torrential Tribute because the way I see it is you got to get stuff off the field as fast as possible, especially with GBs, man, because you just struggle against a lot of stuff this format. So if I can just blow that fucking crap up right away, not have to worry about it, not have to bother playing like bad cards like Mirror Force, then this is more beneficial because it allows me to just pop that field, and then allows me to just go into what I need. And, you know, it sets up plays because I can throw crap in the grave for, you know, Darius and the quest to recycle. But the main purpose of this is to just destroy crap that hits the field, you know, when I'm in a tight spot or I'm just going to get, like, nervous about something. I'm still going to play the Warnings. I really like this card in this deck. But I guess it just depends on the matchup. There's like certain decks I wouldn't play this in because of the points. The life point damage is just too great because they can make big monsters fast. So I would just like slide these out from my bottomless, which is still very good. I even consider just not even playing these anymore, just playing bottomless instead in the main. But that's just an idea. But two Compulse, I love it. It's very good. Get crap out of the game for you. Still playing Solemn Judgment. It's fucking awesome. I took out Mind Crushes. I just put them in the side, and I'm gonna go with this. 2 deep prisons. I thought about taking one of the Wabakus out for the 3rd deep prison, but I like Wabaku a lot more because it's chainable, and this card's still very consistent drawing into at 2. But it's very effective. I don't know why I wasn't playing it before, but I like it a lot. It solves a lot of problems that I was having against some things. So playing Trap Dazu because it's like super gay. And then 3 War Chariots. It's got the secrets. They look kind of ugly, but whatever. Yeah, this card's like ridiculous. Y'all know what that shit does. Okay, side is it's very different now. Well, not very, very different, but it's different. I pretty much made it like different engines. I'm really considering. Okay, fuck it. Let me just go into the side. Okay, so I'm playing Chimera Tech on the side because you know there's no point in throwing that in your extra. 2 Cyber Dragons still for the beat. Blah blah blah. Gores. So, yeah. 2 D Fissures. Got the secret to this. It's decent secret. It's not super pretty, but it's not ugly. 2 econs still. This card's like really good, and it's not that hard to decide into. I put the 3rd MST in the side. The 2 bottomless. And what do you have to see here? 2 Mind Crush, put in the side. Because, you know, I really would prefer the defense in the first games. Change appearance. And then I threw in a Dust Tornado, like, just in case. So, what I was going to say, like, in the beginning, but just cut myself off, was these. Dust Tornado and Gores, I kind of want to just take out for 2 DD Crows, because what I would like to do is have the accessibility of counter-siding into this. The D-Fissures and the Cybers. So I would take out the Veilers for the Cybers, and then I would take out, you know, like, some other bullshit, some cards to put D-Fissures in. So, like, that would be very effective. A very aggressive removal style would be a good counter side. And then for like the normal siding in, I would just not worry about D-Fissures in game 2, or the Cyber Dragons. I would put in DD Crows instead and leave the Veilers in. So I would still have the removal engine, and this way, actually, you know, yeah, because the thing is, if I side these in like game 2, people are gonna side in like their 3rd MST, and they're gonna side in their Dust Tornadoes and shit, and I'm just gonna have like a very tough time keeping my backfield. So if they don't see me playing these in game 2, they're just not gonna even like bother. So I could counterside these if it goes to game 3, and just surprise them, because they probably will not see that coming. So that'd be really effective. So I'm probably just gonna do DD Crows over these. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. But yeah, just give input, I guess, guys. I like it. Extra deck's still the same. Shit. 2 Gazeris, 2 Esadari, Herc, Leviathan, Steelswarm Roach. This guy's fucking really good. I was like busting ass last night with this card. Utopia, Cataster, Orient, Brio, Black Rose, Stardust, Trish. It's just like covers all the bases, all the bullshit that you need. But yeah, that's the deck. So pretty different. But yeah, just give input. This is pretty much probably what I'm going to take to regionals Saturday. It might go for like one little other change, but I hope not, because I'm really comfortable with this build and it's very effective. So yeah, that's it, man. Adios.